let's get some breakfast. Right, what is up vlog, which is short for video log. Most people call it vlogging these days. So I'm aware I haven't made one of these for absolutely yonks. So this is now really far into the future. This is post UKDFBA, post NPA, post NPA British Finals, post WMBF, pre-WMBF World Championships in LA. So what I didn't tell you as well is I kept it all in the dark and have been prepping towards debuting my legs, which I did, and we did enough. I only wanted to do it for a bit of a, you know, shits and giggles and a bit of a laugh. Managed to come fourth in Britain in the novice category with my legs, which is crazy. So yeah, I got a new camera and everything, and I'm looking towards vlogging the whole situation in LA. This is breakfast, by the way. How I got? I have some oats, so 100 grams of oats, 2 eggs. I've got my caffeine-free coffee. Yep, I've been trying to cleanse myself a little bit with coffee recently because I've been going overboard and my adrenal glands are not liking it. So yeah, I've got this for the morning. Which is really cool, really nice. I enjoy it a lot, so I will eat it up in a moment. But as what you've seen already so far, 67.4 waking up, and we're looking trim for the show ahead, which is in 2 weeks or less. Actually, it's like 10 days when I fly out for LA. I'm being very blasé about this. It's the morning and I'm absolutely dead. So yeah, World Championships, it's weird saying it because it's not just any World Championship, it's Team GB. I'm part of Great Britain's team going out to the World Championships, which is awesome. I mean, as you know, I got the invitation last year, but because COVID messed that up for everybody, I couldn't go. But this year was different and I got the invitation. I mean, I'm happy that I got it because there was like 20 people in the class. The caliber was just on another level this year. But yeah, Team GB, it's crazy. And LA in like 10 days, which is awesome. So at the moment, I'm kind of taking you through exactly what I'm doing in preparation for all that. And then we'll kick ass when we're out there. And then from Built by Brad, it'll be binge with Brad because there's lots of cakes, pies, Doritos. What am I looking for really? What am I really... Pizza, some sort of Italian. I know I'm going out to America, but Italian seems really nice to me right now. I mean, usually it's just the bro pick sort of situation where you just go for a massive burger, and that is tradition. It's tradition, post-show burger. If you go for something else, then it's just, I don't know. You can go for something else, but for me, it's just a case of I feel like it's like OCD now. It's like I'm wearing the same stuff for my peak week and my show. I'll use the same cutlery. So this cutlery is what I use. I don't deviate. I use the same cup. So my wolf cup. I don't deviate for certain things, and when I'm going from a competition, I'll wear the same trained by JP joggers and Dark Sport jersey, and that's it. It's not going to change because it's bad luck otherwise. It's bad juju. But yeah, I'm going to eat this up now, and I'll catch you guys later. Right, the plan is in, guys. We are flying out on Wednesday the 16th, and the competition itself is on Saturday the 19th. Probably ask me, why are you flying out the 16th, like a bit early sort of thing. There's not much you can do before the competition. You're not going to be able to eat anything. Yep, I've got to really kind of activate a very dangerous mindset with that aspect of 16th to the 19th and being in LA. It's going to be very tough with a lot of donuts, pies, pizzas, everything just really staring right in the face. But it's going to be an adventure. It's going to be really fun, and while I can't do much sightseeing and everything for the first few days, it's going to be awesome because it's a real cool experience. First of all, flying out with Team GB, representing Britain for bodybuilding is going to be cool. It also adds a layer of pressure, which ultimately is going to be even more difficult to kind of get over. But the hype is unreal right now. I'm just so amped for this. I've really worked hard for it, and I still am working hard for it. And it's time to kind of prove it now, and really just finish strong. Just finish it essentially. And yeah, I mean, this is the latter half of like 25 weeks worth of prep. It's tough, it's exhausting, but yeah, nothing good ever came easy, essentially. So just got to battle through, keep chipping away and go for it. But yeah, travel arrangements. So essentially, Wednesdays when we fly out, Team GB, America. I will start my day about approximately 4 o'clock, get going about 5 o'clock, and then get there about 9 o'clock. This is London Heathrow. You need to be there about 2 or 3 hours before departure anyway. The departure time is 12:20. From 12:20, I'll then be on an 11-hour flight, 7-hour time difference, and therefore arrive at LAX at 3/4, depending on delays and wind and all that variable sorts. Which means my peaking plan is going to be quite difficult. So I'll be starting on the Sunday, usually starting on Monday, because it's on the Saturday I start on Sunday, to give myself an extra day, of course, which is 3 days of depletion. And then after that is the loading phases sort of thing. So the loading phase for the Wednesday is going to be very weird because I'll be up for more than 24 hours. So that's going to be a very long day. Getting my food around that is going to be mind-boggling. But I hope you can join me for it because it's going to be really cool. So if you haven't already, set up those post notifications because LA is going to be epic. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you're feeling really generous, give it a like. Give it a thumbs up, guys. Because it helps the channel grow and people actually explore and see what a natural physique athlete, or a natural athlete, a natural bodybuilder, because I've got my legs up this year, actually goes through. So yeah, that's generally the consensus of what's going to happen for the travel arrangements. It's going to be odd and fun at the same time. But like I say, I hope you guys can join me for it. Today, what we're doing is we are playing Gotham Knights all day, basically, because I've not got work today. And then from there, I'll hopefully let you guys join me for an epic workout at Winners 2000 in Newton Abbot for, I think it's shoulders and triceps today. Got a nice pump session. I've been trying to lay off the caffeine, like I said earlier, so I don't know if I really want to go for a big sort of pre-workout or just go for a kind of pump sort of stimulant sort of thing. I've got that new nootropic sort of design thing, which is like caffeine with no caffeine. But yeah, I've got that later. So yeah, I hope you guys can join me for that. But I'm basically kind of prepping what I'm going through now until we get to the day we fly out and go through the peak week and everything. So I'm kind of laying the foundations of what I'm doing now until then, which is not long. So it's exciting, guys, exciting. LA. Oh. Anyway, catch you in a bit. I'll catch you when I start working out, I suppose. Right, so we've made it to the gym and we are officially training shoulders and triceps. Also, I forgot to tell you, it's bonfire night. So it was hectic walking up here. But we got here nevertheless. Might be a bit noisy, some fireworks going off behind me somewhere, but I think we can all agree it would be a much better place if Guy Fawkes actually succeeded. The economy that's being messed up by the people and politicians in Parliament is just nuts. So, I mean, yeah, we're going to train shoulders and triceps today, get a good pump on. We've got some pre-workout, but not pre-workout, which I've recently just tried. I've been trying to get myself off caffeine, so I'm using the B-Tech caffeine basically, which is like a pump formula. Seeing how it goes, it kind of works to a certain degree, but then after a while it's kind of like you feel dead again. So hopefully today it will support me through the whole workout, get some styrated pumps going, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But let's offload the kit first and we'll get started. See you in Bizzle. So yeah, we got some loaded EAAs. I got these from the WMBF and they were free, so I thought I'd give them a try today. And I got some Big Noise, which is basically a pump formula, and gives you a bit of a pump but also a bit of a hype as well. So it's got, what has it got? It's got salt in it. How heaped do you have your spoon? Bit extreme. I'll do. Any second it'll just plop out. There we go. Right, so that is the workout today. The MVP, the Bradman, most valuable player. So weight today, 67.4, got 13 days remaining, 20 minutes of cardio to do as well today, amongst the shoulders and triceps. However, after looking from last week, I haven't made much of a dent in terms of weight because that was the weight last week, 67.2. So yeah, that's not great, but it's not a huge difference. There is still time to kind of make it up. Last competition I was 66.7, so I have crept up in terms of weight, but it's very difficult to keep that as a homeostasis. It shouldn't be a homeostasis in the first place, so to kind of capture that and maintain that is fairly impossible. So I give myself a little bit of break, but not too much, because like I say, I've only got 13 days remaining, and anything could be thrown into the mix. It's just grind time basically, and hitting it as hard as I possibly can. I mean, I had a little bit of a meltdown earlier. My scales literally broke and I couldn't figure out how to weigh stuff, and I was just having the most emotional time as well. I was figuring out what fleecy to wear because it was cold. It's like, is it raining, is it not raining? Do I wear this one, do I wear that one? And like I said, it was just deciding over a coat and a fleecy and stuff. I was like, oh, is it raining, is it this, that, and the other? And it got me really emotional, and I was like, it's a massive mind game at the moment, and you have to have an aggressive mindset and a dangerous mindset to continue with this sort of stuff. And all you want to do is literally just stay in bed all day, do nothing, but you know you've got to hit your steps. I've not hit my steps today, so I've got to go on a treadmill, do some more steps before then the workout begins. Probably do it later on as well, and then get enough sleep as well. So tomorrow's another day off. Got a client tomorrow though, and then Monday back to work, and just hitting it again. It's difficult to kind of juggle everything around your lifestyle, because like I say, you just want to fall asleep, you just want to stay in bed all day, and that's it. These are small things which really do plays me a little bit, and like I said, I just didn't want to go to the gym today, didn't want to go yesterday, day before that, but it's something deep then that kind of like just pushes you on. And as Winston Churchill would say, keep buggering on. But we've got quite an empty gym at the moment, so it's quite nice because it's full of students, pissing me off, gets annoying, rep head, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I don't have like a terribly good workout, but it's quiet, strength and solitude, love it, get the shit done. So yeah, it's looking good already. Because it's bonfire night, there's no one in the gym except me. everything here made up. What I'm doing now is a plank circuit. So coach's note from last comp was I just need to get my abs more blockier. I have a potential to do it, and I have been doing it in my check-ins, just on stage. Something was lost. I don't know if it was just down to getting posing, because that is something that's happened to me like twice now. So the UK and the FDA messed posing up with physique. I don't know how you can do that, but I forgot to do the T-walk. So you go for like a kind of like, I suppose, warm up with a basic sort of pose, and then you walk down. I just walked straight to that sort of excellent stage, and I was like, oh shit. And I did the same thing with my individual routine for classic bodybuilding on finals for the NPA. Kind of forgot my routine completely, got halfway and went, shit. But you don't just go, shit, you literally just like make up as you go along, and no one noticed, but you noticed. No one else didn't. Everyone thought it was great, but like it could be so much better. But nevertheless, last notes were just get my abs a bit more blockier. So we're looking towards doing like circuits with the abs now. So we're doing 6 seconds oblique holds either side, and then we're doing plank as well. So basically front, side and side for the abs, and it's hell. So I was only doing like 45 seconds each side, and then plank on other days where I'm doing it 6 seconds all in one as a circuit, which is pretty damn hard, but I'm gonna get the abs of steel. And like I say, I have done it in check-ins, and you've seen it on like my Instagram and everything, so it's definitely there. It's just a case of just bringing it out even more and just really like getting that mind-muscle connection, not building muscle here. It's a case of like, especially with the abs, that connection with the abs, that training connection with the abs, and plank holds and stuff are really good for doing it, especially when you're on stage. You're basically doing a plank, like standing up, that dynamic tension really gets to you. So best thing I could advise for anybody who wants to go on stage is definitely get that dynamic tension with ab holds. So things like plank really work, and that's what I'm trying to do now. Vacuums as well. If you're doing like bodybuilding, vacuums are really, really useful. The judges see you doing a vacuum, and then having that dynamic sort of aspect, so like tensing your abs and then going into the vacuum, it gives you points. You're very, they're like that. But yeah, next circuit now. Another thing is, well, you've got your hands like how I've got it. If you put it out further, like so, it just makes it so much harder. But I feel comfortable here. The closer in it is, the easier it is. The further out it is, the harder it is. Let's just try to find that sort of position which works for you. This works fine for me. If you feel like you need to, just rock forward like that, rather than put your arms out. 2, 1. It's only 2 sets though. Come on. Well, this is the last set, last circuit. So that's the workout complete. As you can see, it's quite maxing out. Won't go for any PBs. It's just pure volume at the moment, work capacity, getting it done essentially. We're not in a grubbing phase, so there's no need to hit those max PBs. If I did that, then I'd probably just injure myself. So it is a case of the only thing that can really throw me out of my competition now, or go into LA, is injury. So be mindful of just being smart with it, don't be stupid, don't do anything that would cause an injury essentially. But that being said, that's my workout done. I've got a bit of cardio left to do now, and some more steps probably, but yeah, getting cardio done. Usually I just watch something epic. Michael Bay films really work for me, explosions and stuff, always a good one. I'm watching Ninja Turtles at the moment, so that can be through 2 minutes. And I was doing like 60 minutes, that was hell. that my body literally can't facilitate that anymore. It's got to a point where I've been like 25 weeks worth of prep. The body hasn't got the capacity to hit that threshold anymore. So draining it back 20 minutes is still pretty telling. I'm still going to go between like 130 to 140 beats per minute. I think most of the cardio, I'll just kind of go through the motions and just like, that's it, done. But you've got to have an aim towards what you're doing, essentially. So yeah, Ninja Turtles, then wrap it up, and that'll be my day, guys. If you like this video so far, then give it a like, give it a thumbs up, please subscribe as well if you haven't already, and press the notification button so you're invited to future videos, which will be very soon. I'm looking to grow this a bit more. Even after my cotton series, or after the pod series, there'll be a new ERAD Vault series, which will be epic. I've got a lot of new stuff in the pipeline. I really want to kind of grow this now and really show you what a natural physique athlete / bodybuilder gets up to, basically. But LA is obviously on the horizon as well, so that's going to be epic. So massive free feeds, massive team days out, team GB day out, and obviously the actual competition itself is going to be awesome. It's going to be a real good one. So make sure you tune into that one, tune up, and yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. You're out.